Is this live? Hello, vinyl community. This is the University of Vinyl. My name is Tim. I've decided to take a dive into YouTube this year for 2021. I'm pretty busy at work, but I'm working from home, and I find myself with a little bit of downtime occasionally. My record collection has grown over the last year, as I'm sure many of yours has as well during this whole pandemic. And I've really been inspired watching so many VC channels over the last couple of years. They've definitely hit me in my wallet. Watching, I'll give a shout out to 45 audiophile Michael in Dusseldorf. Love your stuff, and have really appreciated the detail and the knowledge that you provide. Mazzy, Norman Masloff, I have stumbled across him on the Hoffman forums before, and have also enjoyed your videos, the whack-a-mole and everything else. Very, very interesting, fresh concept, good ideas, and a great collection to showcase. Also have appreciated Bob Bradley quite a bit in Kentucky. I have an affinity for Bob because I like my bourbon, and want to really do the bourbon trail trip sometime. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. But hey, I really have enjoyed his videos and a couple of his cohorts that he has on his channel occasionally. The name is escaping me, but very cool guy and very cool gents. Anyway, I'm probably going to do a 2021 vinyl tag video over the course of the next few days, but I thought I would just kind of jump in and show you guys a couple of albums that you may think are fairly ordinary. They're certainly not ordinary if you think about the history behind both of these albums, but I managed to find two really kind of unique pressings that I'm happy about. I'm really happy that they've made their way into my collection. They're going to be staying here. I am a vintage audiophile nut, I guess is what you could say. I run, my main receiver is a Marantz 2230. I have some Boston acoustic speakers that I enjoy. They're A200s. And then I've got a direct drive Sony PSX70 from circa 1979. That's treated me well. I started collecting again probably about 5 years ago. I'm a child of the 70s, so kind of grew up with, first love was the Beatles. I think the first album I ever bought was Sgt. Pepper's. Eventually, I think I bought Tattoo You by the Rolling Stones, a bunch of others, and I had a little hi-fi rig in my bedroom. Used to live in the third floor attic of my parents' house, and I still remember the day when John Lennon was assassinated. I was watching Monday Night Football on the little black and white TV that I had in my bedroom, and kind of remember the week after that event. It was all over the radio and news reports, et cetera, and I really dug deep into the Beatles even further at that point in time. So that's probably a good segue. I'm going to talk about an album I picked up this week on Discogs, and I'm a listener and a collector. I play my records, but I insist on VG Plus or Near Mint if I'm gonna go to the effort. So this is, of course, the White Album, and this is a 1985 German direct metal mastered pressing. You can see that right there. Vice. after a deep dive in the Hoffman forum, you know, looking at pricing on UK first editions, they're skyrocketing. And in my readings on the Hoffman one evening over a course of a couple days, I decided, hey, I really need to get the White Album, and happened to start digging into this edition. I found this thing from the original owner. He's actually, I think he's in Wilmette, Illinois, but the cool thing about this was it was a complete set. So we've got all the portraits. Everything's in kind of near mint condition. You know, beautiful stuff. And of course it came with the poster, which I haven't bothered to open up yet, but that's complete. Everything's nice and crisp. This edition actually does have the serial number. It's stamped on the front cover, so it's a numbered edition as well. You're probably not going to pick that up. And this is a stereo edition. It's not mono. But I was really happy to find this in basically near mint condition for what I thought was a fair, reasonable price. And if you dig into this on the Hoffman forum, this is frequently mentioned as a strong number 2 or number 3 pressing to have if you don't have a UK first press. And very cool, it's white vinyl, and I love the way that Apple logo pops on the white vinyl. And this thing is very dynamic. There's different degrees of opinions out there on whether mono or stereo is best on this particular album. This sounds amazing to me. Really happy I found it. 1985 direct metal mastering, German pressing, reissue, stereo on white vinyl. And that was a Discogs purchase among many I've made over the last, 10 months. I'm afraid to go back and look at my purchase history. It's been pretty heavy, but I picked up some great stuff. Okay, number 2, music from Big Pink. I'm actually going to take this out. This is a 1968 early first pressing. This is actually a Scranton press. It's got that capital rainbow black label. And I'll tell you the story behind this. I'm going to go ahead and pull this thing out because I was just amazed when I saw this thing. Check this out. I mean, this thing is basically near mint. It's got the white border that tells me that it is a first pressing, early first pressing. You've got the matrix number in black. Later pressings have a full black border here and numbers in white. This does have the BD on the bottom for Bob Dylan's artwork, but just a gorgeous, well-preserved copy. The vinyl is glossy, unmarked, plays like a dream. I've done the research on this album as well, and the consensus is that the I think it came out last year, the MoFi is the one to get for the very best presentation of this album. But you know what? I found this out in the wild, first pressing, 1968, well reserved. It sounds amazing to me. You know, the information out there is that they rolled off the bass and cut the frequency a bit, kind of a similar situation to the RL Zeppelin 2 cut, but this sounds dynamic to me. I'm really happy to have it in the collection. $12. I'll take it. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm the University of Vinyl. My name is Tim. I'm in Colorado. I'm probably going to do some more of these, and I'm going to continue to watch other people. This has been fun. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, hey, I'd appreciate it. Take care.